What's going on? I see we have a Tauren in the house. Yes. Hi. How's it going? Quiet? Is it a little bit quiet? Well, let's get some music going, shall we? Because it's the beginning of the live stream. The beginning of the live stream. Carl is doing a mixture of just being ashamed and maybe a dab, which should make him feel ashamed. How's it going, Tauren, JJ, Bon Matin? How's everyone doing? This is a great soundtrack. And it's not even really, can you call it a soundtrack if it's just like from Epidemic Sounds? Jody, what's happening? What's going on? I just saw some people coming in, and I was like sitting here trying to get stuff ready, and I thought, you know what, screw that. I'm just gonna reveal myself. Wait. Oh, yes. Reveal myself and just start talking to you guys, because that's much more fun than doing this crap by myself. It's so much more fun. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Good to see y'all. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I was sitting here also for like 15 minutes trying to figure out what I was going to do. Like, what am I going to stream after today? What am I going to stream? I ultimately decided on something that wasn't going to be too like stressful or crazy, just kind of a chill game, but also just a really freaking cool game. Cool Aid. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Sean, how's it going, bud? Having a bad day, but you streaming so that make it better now? Well, I'm sorry you're having a bad day, JJ. I hope that this makes things a little bit better. But yes, decided to play a game that is a little bit different. It's not really a horror game, but I mean, it's got some creepy elements to it. I've played a bit of it, and I just really freaking thought it was just a really great game. So I wanted to share it with you guys, because that's what I do. Not as cool as Eddie's zoom in stuff, but I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on improving the streaming funness. I think I'm pretty much good to go here, guys. I don't know about y'all. I hope the internet lasts. I haven't had any problems in a while. I'll knock on some wood or something. Make sure that stays. You just never know. That looked really weird there for a second when you couldn't see my hand all the way. I do apologize. But yes, Strange Horticulture. This is a game about plants. Super cool, right? Super cool. It actually is a really freaking cool game. It kind of reminds me, I played a little bit, and I know, not to bring it up, but I know like Markiplier's played it, and I've seen other people play it. A game called like Potion. What the frick is it even called? I can't even remember. Potion something is like alchemy something, where you essentially make potions and stuff. This kind of reminds me of that, except like more on the plant side of things. Wacky Ricky, what's up, man? Congrats on the shout out. Why, thank you. It's been an interesting day having to go to work while all of that has happened, and having to just like concentrate on working when I just wanted to come home and freaking live stream or do videos and stuff. But yeah, what was I saying? This game is kind of like that potion maker game, but instead of like in that game you can collect plants and stuff as like side thing, and then you make the potions. This is like if the plant part was more involved. It's just a really cool game. I really like this music, but it really is not going to go with the game, so I'm going to pause it, and I'm just going to get going. You know what? Enough wasting time. Enough wasting friggin' time. Let's just get into this amazing game. The streets of Undermare are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floors so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. Let me know, guys, if it's too loud or if I'm too quiet, stuff like that. It might be a little loud. Let me turn it down just a tad bit. Ooh. Uh-oh. Check it out, though. Can't see the text? You can now! Strange Horticulture is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in the Undermare that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. I lost my place somehow, even that tiny little bit of text. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses, after all. Yes, this is not a game about weed. Imagine you at work thinking, they don't know. They did know, because a lot of people that I work with also support what I do, and they know. And some of them even knew before I even told them. So, day one. It's a Friday. And this is it. This is the game right here, pretty much. I think where I'm at is probably going to be the best place for me. Because you can move around up here. I just have to try to remember to keep things centered. And you've got this little guy here, which opens up a drawer, which has got a bunch of neat stuff in it. And we've got a cat, and we can pet him. Can you guys hear him purring? Oh, what a great sound. Speaking of which, I don't know where mine is. He's around here somewhere. If I get a chance, I'll snag him and throw him up on the camera for you guys. But yes, we've got plants. And we can ring this bell to bring in people, and we collect, there's clues to collect. We have a whole book full of different plants, and we have to use this book to kind of identify plants that people require. And it's really, really cool. One thing I do want to do, you have these labels, and when you identify plants, you can create a label for it. It's neat for a little bit. But yeah, I got auto labeling on. Just having it do it automatically, it doesn't really add or detract anything from the experience having to put that in manually. But it looks like we have also a thing here. A picture, and you can zoom in for you guys. There's a picture of a flower. What could it mean? Sir Sir, welcome. I'm sorry. Carto? Carty, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're having a good day and or night. I don't know what time it is for you guys. I just got off of work. It's 11:30 at night, and I'm just starting streaming right away, because that's what we do. Yeah, so we get letters and clues and stuff. It's a really cool game. I'm just gonna dive into it so we can actually see what it's all about. I've found it. An excerpt. Let's get a little closer here. Let's zoom in a little bit here. I found it. An excerpt on the elusive wandering boo. Come to the library in Ambleside, and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest, Simone. P.S. Give Hellbore a good scratch from the ear for me. Behind the ear for me. I can read English, I really can. And that is our kitty cat over here. Oh, kitty. What a good kitty. So pretty much throughout the entire game, we're going to receive different letters. This is telling us to go to Amberside. You might be wondering, how do we go to Amberside? We also have a map. And we can go to places. And my only gripe, I think, with this game is the ability to use the map. You have to... This thing right here, the will to explore, you have to fill this up in order to actually click on different locations on the map. And that can be a little tedious sometimes. In this instance, it just gave it to us because it's trying to teach us how to do it. But so we are here in Undermere, and the letter spoke of going to Ambleside, which we can now click on, and we will get a scenario up here. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today, she's grinning ear to ear, and can't wait to show me what she's found. And we're going to collect some book entries. And now we have more information. You collect information on different plants, and it adds it to your book, which is kind of cool. But even though we have that information in our book, we can't necessarily identify which one of these plants in our collection are these plants. And we will eventually use information that we get to identify these plants. And the way we do that, actually, hold on, let me see what this is. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Backbarrow. Keep it secret. This is another clue. There's another clue that we can use to go to another location. And like I was saying, where's my watering can? This is one way to charge the will to explore. You water the plants. This is a little tedious. Hey Lynn, how you doing? Dang, you're late. You're not that late. I'm just kind of getting into this and explaining kind of how everything works. You haven't missed much though. You haven't missed much. You haven't missed much. So now say the hint here, northeast of Backbarrow. So we'll go to our map, we'll find Backbarrow, which is down here. And so we can access these hints at any time over here, which is really nice. So northeast of Backbarrow. I mean, there's a lot to the northeast. I'm going to assume it's the next spot directly northeast. Don't know if that's true or not. I honestly don't remember. But we'll click on it. And that was wrong. We found nothing. Dadgummit. That was northeast, yes. Okay. Oh, to the hills. See, another part of the clue that I missed. Another part of the dadgum clue that I missed. Those are the things you have to pay attention to. The wording in the letters and the clues. So I didn't click on a hill or a mountain on that map. Even though I clicked in the northeast, it was not northeast enough. Hey, Sulfuric Fart, how's it going? We are playing a game called Strange Horticulture, where we run a shop of plants and herbs and stuff, and eventually when we get to the point, we can have people come and they will ask us like, oh, I have this ailment and I need this plant. I don't know what plant it is. Here's a elusive clue, and then you have to use your information to try to identify which one of our plants up here are the correct plants. And you can fail. You can fail. Down here, a Raising Dread. If that fills up, you go into this little mini game. We'll get there. I don't need to explain any of that crap. Let's go find this dangerous plant northeast of Backbarrow in the hills. So like northeast, look at these hills. Look at these hills on the map. That's gotta be it, right? Ah, and it was. It was indeed. Okay, Zoom, come on, work with me here. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing, too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. I love the writing in this game, and I love the sound of the rain in the background. It's a very cozy, very relaxing game. I decided to play this game after everything that's happened today. I decided not to play anything too, like, crazy or unknown or, like, I just wanted to play something kind of chill. And this, I played a lot of this actually on my own, but I wanted to share it with you guys because it's just a freaking cool game. So now, using that hint, we have discovered the appropriate spot on the map, and now we have a new plant, which we can collect. New plant acquired. We don't know what it is yet, though. We have it, and we can move it around and stuff. We don't know what it is. We'll get to that, though. We'll get to that. Ah, yes. So now we have a check mark, which is really nice because it checks it off. We don't need that clue anymore. It is complete. Astronomical, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, bud. Now we get to the meat of the game. Here, next to our little lovely kitty that we can pet as many times as we want, and he's always happy, there's a bell, and we can ding it. And someone doth come. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. This is Victoria Gray. Oops. Ah, goodness. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night, I hear whispered voices too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has got the better of me. I must find out what they are saying. So now we have our first objective. She wants St. John's poppy, even though she doesn't actually know. She knows what she wants. We just don't know what she wants yet. We know it's St. John's poppy. That's where we have our book of strange plants, and we can find St. John's poppy. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draught that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. The flowers of the St. John's poppy are bright red with a wow center. The flowers of the St. John's poppy are bright red with a yellow center. You got mentioned on Markiplier's video. I did? Wait. What? Yes. Burger Bear, welcome. Yes. I am very, very much aware of that. And I'm very, very stoked still. And that is... I would say that's kind of why I'm streaming now, but I probably would have anyways, because I didn't do a video today, and then this whole stuff happened. Yes, Sulfuric, he did. Again, this is the second time, I have to say. See, everyone seems to be talking about, yep. Did you guys didn't know? I thought you guys knew. Here I am just spouting off, and but yes. Second shout out by Markiplier. Yes, it happened today. Very happy about it. Very stoked. I just assumed everyone knew at this point. I do apologize. I should not make such assumptions. You didn't know. No, now we know. Yes. I have a problem with, like, I don't want to, like, what's the term? Beating a dead horse. I hate the term, but I don't want to, like, talk about it, like, over and over again, like it's the only thing that defines me. It's still very exciting, though, and I'm hoping maybe we can get a collab or something. Leonor's Mind, what are you doing throwing out them donations? Holy crap. I have no cool sounds to play for donations yet, guys. I'm working on that as well. Thank you so much. You really did not have to do that. What's happening? Yo! Thank you so much, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good time. Thank you so much for that. Again, not necessary, but highly appreciated. Everyone give some cookies in the chat for Leonor's Mind and that donation. That's what we'll do. We'll have everyone spam some cookie emotes. That seems to work out in the past. If you're happy about it, you can talk about it. I know. I'm just trying to, I'm trying not to get, like, over, like, if that makes any sense. Thank you for the warm welcome. You are very welcome. You are very welcome. Everyone is welcome here. Donation or otherwise. You don't have to do donations to be welcome. You would be welcome without that even as well. So, anyways, let's get back to the game. St. John's I can't speak it. St. John's poppy seeds. Red flower with a yellow center. So now we can come up here and we can look at our flowers. I mean, I already see it. It's this one. But you could, if we didn't see that one immediately, we could go back and forth and try to find something with these characteristics. Sometimes the descriptions are not that easy. There's those cookies. There's them cookies. When's your birthday? My birthday? You talking about me? Talking about my birthday? When's your birthday? Sounds like a quote from something, but I can't think. of what? So yes, red flower, yellow center. It's this one. We just drag it. Oh, we can also bring it over here for a closer inspection, and it gives you a little different. The flowers are red with a sweet scent. Because sometimes the description will talk about the smell of the flower, or it'll talk about the texture of the, the petals or whatever. And those are the things you have to pay attention to. This is St. John's poppy. We give it to her. If it is correct, we will be rewarded. If it is wrong, we will be punished. We are correct. St. John's poppy identified. And now we have a new entry. So every time you successfully identify a plant, you get a new entry. So the game kind of keeps things rolling with either clues to find new plants somewhere or rewarding you with new plant entries so that you're never just like have nothing to do. If you don't know what to do, you either need to look into your clues to go to other places to find stuff or what have you. It's a really freaking cool game. My birthday, by the way, is in July of the 23rd variety. Weird way to say that, but I did it nonetheless. And that's pretty much this game. I mean, there's a story to this game and we're going to get to that, but that's pretty much this game. You can see this plant now has a tag on it. I have the game do it automatically because it's a lot less. I don't have to worry about spelling things. Sadly, I can't stay, but internet is trash right now. Well, all right, Astronomical. I do understand that predicament all too well. You have yourself a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. So now we're just going to ring the bell. You just keep ringing the bell and doing what people want you to do until the day is over. David Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants though, eh? Got a letter for you. And periodically you will receive letters as well. These are usually clues to like other plants or stuff like that. Ooh. Godsforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days I was rescued by a kind stranger. Just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods to the south of the town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Great name. Great name. Just watched Markiplier's last video. He watched and showed your video at the end. Yes, he did, and welcome to the stream. Also, Horrible Bacon, welcome, hello. This game is about selling plants. It's about identifying plants, some of them dangerous, some of them not. You can't die or anything like that. There is a story that will start developing as we start getting into it more, but yes, it's essentially plant store simulator. But it's really cool. It's a really cool game, and I wanted to experience it with you guys because it's really cool. So now we have this is a clue. This is a clue. Gosforth is our destination to start looking, so we need to find Gosforth. Gosforth, where are you? There it is. Gosforth is behind me. Ta-da! Right over here. Gosforth. I need my letter. So here's the, began recovery in the woods to the south of the town. So these are the woods south of Gosforth. Why is my letter not there? South of town, the group travels on the northeast corner of the wood. So northeast corner would be here. So presumably if we click there, we will find something. And indeed we did. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. We did it! We did it! Did you see Markiplier's video? He watched you play. I sure as heck did. I sure as heck did. Thank you, Jampass. Also, welcome. I did see it, and that was like the first thing that I saw this morning when I woke up, and have been thinking about it all day since while I was at work. Not torturous at all. Not torturous even in the least. Which video is it? It's, if you watch, I think it's just his video for today is a 3 scary games video. Whichever number it is. And then it's towards the end in the last game that he's playing, trying to find, it was After School. It's a game we actually streamed, and spent like the whole stream trying to find a damn secret. That's the one. 3 Scary Games, number 82. Number 82. Gilbert Ames! Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around, down through Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I brought Fennett from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Yes, everyone's like, 3 Scary Games. Yes, yes, yes. And I think the first shout out was also a 3 Scary Games. Which is funny, it's almost 2 years exactly. Because it was the 19th of January for the first time, and now it's what, the 28th when this one happened. Hey Casey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Kudos for you doing the extra work in the binary. It was a hell of a thing, let me tell you guys. Like, I set out to stream like multiple games that day on Twitch, and then like make some videos out of them and stuff, because it's just more fun to make videos that way sometimes. And we ended up on that game. Never heard of it, never played it before. Started finding out that there's some secret stuff, and then we spent the entire rest of the stream until I ran out of time. And then I after the stream, I was still looking because I couldn't let it go. There was something about it. I was like, I've got to figure this out, because no one else had figured it out. Looking at all the other videos on itch.io, Google searches, YouTube searches, no one had found the code. And I was like, we got to be the first. We got to be the first, and we were. Gonna check it out. Be right back. Cool, cool, cool. If he did it twice, more than likely he has checked out your videos for help multiple times. I mean, it's possible. I mean, the hypothesis is there that, you know, without actually being able to ask him in person or whatever, I'll never know. It's been a question since the first time. It's like, why my video did you choose to do these things? Is it just because the secrets were found and or something? I don't know. What's happened, Wesley? Just saw you in the Markiplier vid. Yeah. That's right. That's the topic of the day. That is the topic. See, this is why I chose this game to play, honestly, because it's a chill game, and I knew we'd be talking about this a lot. I thought about doing like Inscription. Some of you guys have been wanting me to play Inscription. I thought about playing another game called Hidden Deep, but I didn't really want to play anything that was going to make me have to focus too much on what I'm playing, because I knew we'd be talking about this sort of stuff a lot, which is cool. I enjoy talking, as you can tell. I never shut the hell up. But yes, Wesley, also welcome to the stream. This guy wants some lemon dandy. So we need to look up some lemon dandy in our book and read about it. Its curled leaves are thought to be the origin of the name of this plant, supposedly referring to a peeled lemon rind. Among several medicinal uses, the flower of the lemon dandy is mostly associated with curing afflictions of the heart. Phasmophobia. If I had more people to play with, I might do Phasmophobia. But most of the people that I do play with, we just have so many like ridiculous different schedules. It just never works out. And Phasmophobia, you kind of need more than one person to play that game. You know what I mean? You kind of just do. So the lemon dandy. Lemon dandy. So it talks about some curled leaves. I'm thinking it's this plant right here. It's got curled leaves. it looks similar. Sometimes trying to match up the look in the book versus the look on here is not exactly the same. In this case, I think it is. Try to play with me sometime? Well, now you can, man, because you got a badass laptop. Let's give him this. Let's see if it's the right one. It was a lemon dandy. Casey, thanks for responding. Also, this game seems nice for the inquisitive type. Would that be accurate? Wait. Yes, indeed. It is. It does take it quite an inquisitive mind, because you kind of have to follow clues and subtle hints to find the correct things. Indeed. We got a new plant. Just saw the vid. Being the first to crack codes as always. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much this game, though, guys. This is pretty much this game. You just keep hitting this bell and meeting new people, and they want you to do things. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask, and next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing. But not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. And Forest Camp Free? Forest Camp Free? We sell weed. Honestly, we could probably just do that and we would fix all their afflictions. Forest Comfy. Comfy. Here we go. The strong-smelling bulb of this plant has a powerful sporific effect, making it a common ingredient in sleeping draughts. The camphor produces a beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made up of many smaller flowers. You don't say. Strong-smelling, you say? Get a closer look. It's pungent, but not unpleasant. The bulb is soft yellow. The leaves are waxy. I mean, it looks the same, right? Mushroom stew. But there's also this one. No, those aren't even the right flower shapes. It's definitely this one. I believe this is... We're just giving out plants to people without actually knowing what they do or what they are. Until we give it to them, it either is right or not. Not a very good, like, business... policy, because they might die. Forest Comfrey, plant identified. Yes, and we've got a new entry to add to our book that we can possibly identify at a later time. They are witches. How do you know they are witches? Because they float in water. Also, for those who are new, I do apologize for the late stream. This is the only time I can stream usually. I work till 11 o'clock at night. I come home and I start streaming. It's not ideal. But expect streams to be around this time usually, unless things change. I would love to do YouTube and stuff full time, in which case I would stream during the day and not at night. And I wouldn't be at the job that I'm currently at. I would quit and do that full time because I don't like it. Anyways, Nora Butterfield. Got any wandering boo? That always reminds me of, what's his name? The old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the boo, if you've got it. Wandering boo, you say? Hey, Bronwyn, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You woke up like an hour before. Nice. You would love to see streams at this time? Well, I mean, whenever I do stream... This is about the time, like usually around 11:30 when I start. It depends on when I get home. Your Wi-Fi is apparently not handling stream well or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing any frames dropped or anything on my end. finishing up this lid later and checking out more. Have a good one. Well, thanks so much for stopping in, Casey. Hope you have a wonderful time, a wonderful night or day, and I hope you enjoy some of the videos that are out there. There's like 1,000 or more. Kool-Aid just joined back on the stream and thought that was the actual voice of the person. This is the great reason I like this game, because I can do all the different voices for people, and I like doing that. How many hours have you streamed tonight? I just started like less than an hour ago. So I've been currently streaming for just under 40 minutes. So, but we didn't actually start playing the game probably till like 10, 15 minutes in, because I was talking to people for a little bit. So I've really only been playing this game for like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe. Mr. Mealworm, what's going on? Yo, Jarred is streaming. Let's go. That's right. Welcome to the stream, bud. Hope you're having a good time, a good night, a good day. Good, all around. What are we doing? Wandering Boo. What a weird name. So called because this fungus can move slowly in the dark. It has been known to cover distances up to several meters in a single night. The gills on the underside of this mushroom form beautiful flowing lines. They are also quite hard and sharp, earning this plant the nickname Fingers Bane. Sounds horrible. Any hobbies outside of gaming? I used to play guitar a lot. That was like my thing before YouTube. I don't really play that much anymore. D&D, does that count? I think D&D counts as a hobby. This is a game called Strange Horticulture, where we run a store of different plants, of different varieties of plants, some poisonous, some not. People will come in and ask us for a specific plant. We have to use clues and hints to try to identify, because we just inherited the store, so I guess we don't really know what we're doing. So we have to use clues to identify the proper plants to give these people. Otherwise we fail or die. Oh, I know Sean would agree with that. He is the CEO of Discord. What? Is that a hobby? I don't know if that is. Love D&D definitely is a hobby. Well, if you love D&D, not this Saturday, but most Saturdays, me and actually Sean Woodard in the chat here, and Crazy Eyed Eddie, who's another streamer, and a couple buddies of ours, we play D&D and we stream it on Twitch. If you guys don't realize it, that I do also have a Twitch channel that I stream on occasionally. I'm trying to stream non-horror stuff on Twitch, with the exception of some of the indie horror games that I stream on Twitch and then make them into YouTube videos for YouTube, which I do occasionally. I do that occasionally, but not always. It really just depends. It really depends on how I feel. I do what I want. Well, this is a fungus. I think. Yes, it's a fungus, so it's probably a mushroom. You should do a People Playground stream once. I've thought about it. I've watched a friend of mine play it. I've never actually played it myself. It looks entertaining as heck. Okay, let's see here. Sharp. Okay, is it a fungus? Okay, let's see what this says. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red spores. Ah, sharp underside, you say? Fingers Bane, perhaps? Perhaps. Indeed. Wandering Boo has been identified. Nice. And now we can end the day. I don't have to do this, but I like to close my book, put it back, close the drawer, and then end the day. Maybe pet the kitty. Is your Twitch the same as your YouTube? I think it is. It wasn't at one point and I changed it. Yeah, it's just Jarred Gaming with some underscores in between the words. You know what? Check this shit out, yo. Boom. There you go. I lost my train of thought, but yes, that is the link to the Twitch. Mostly been doing D&D on there. Haven't been doing much other stuff. Like I said, we won't be doing that this Saturday for reasons. Hopefully next Saturday we'll be resuming our campaign. We just started Out of the Abyss campaign, and it's a lot of fun. I could play D&D forever. But anyways, time to end the day. A jar of marmalade, yes. Now here's an interesting thing, and I don't know what the significance of this part of the game is, but every time you end a day, you draw a card. Ooh. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. It gives you some sort of lore or backstory, I think maybe for the original owner of this plant store, maybe. And these cards give us more clues to the locations of other plants every time you start a new thing. The deepest of lore, the deepest, maybe not the deepest in this sense, but it's pretty deep. I mean, it looks like it's in the water. Yes, we do have a D&D channel. Sean, I mean, if you have the link for that, I don't currently have it at the moment, and I would have to like change my dadgum profile and everything to get it. It's but if you looked up like Flurry of Bros and you saw like an icon of two fist bumping, that would be us. And that's where, so when we stream the D&D games and then I put them over on that YouTube channel just as an archive more than anything else, just so that they're there, because Twitch gets rid of things over time. So anyways, let's start a new day. Day 2. A Saturday. There it is. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate you, bud. And it's a new day. Pet the kitty. Always pet the kitty. We have a new day and we have new clues. Nice. And we can go find that right now. This is a pretty easy one. Row H. As you can see on the map on the edges, we have letters and numbers. So row H is here. So we just kind of have to find a place that looks like this river. It says the third river. Which is... Where are you? The third river. You would think it would be this one. Doesn't look like this, though. Does not... Oh, wait, you know, would it be sideways? Because row H is over here? I don't know. It says the third river. Let's click on the third river. Unless this itty-bitty one is also a river. Don't know. I don't think it's going to be... It's not listed as a river, so it probably isn't. Let's just try right here. Oh, that was correct. See, the card has been destroyed, and we have a new thing. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. And we have discovered a new plant. Woo-hoo. The cat's name. Damn. What was the cat's name? Hellbore. That's kind of a cool name. Hey, Tifa, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Has it not? Yeah, see, this is the thing. Like, it has an island on it, but like the picture of the card didn't actually look like any of this. Anyways, even like this is the only island on a river, but whatever. Sometimes the images and the clues don't really match up with some of the other stuff. This game reminds you of Inscription? I mean, the card part maybe, but this isn't like a card like battle system. I played the demo of Inscription way back before it became popular. I'm not a hipster or anything. I just did play it just to see what it was like. I'm really bad at card games like that. but I'm really intrigued to play it. And then really the only reason I haven't played Inscription is because like Mark was playing it and other bigger YouTubers were playing it. And normally when the big YouTubers are playing new games, there's no point in small YouTubers like myself to play those games, because you're just not going to get those. You're not going to, it's not all about the views, but you're just not going to get any because everyone's watching the bigger channels. And I get that. I really get that. But that's why I kind of have held off on Inscription. But now that most of them are done, maybe now is a good time to start doing it. Hold up. Yes. I have my own kitty to pet whenever I want. Say hello. He doesn't like me to hold him. But he does. He always comes back for more. This is Chester. I introduced him briefly in the quick stream earlier today, but this is Chester. You will see him pop up from time to time when he comes by. I'll normally pick him up and show you guys because cat. Okay. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. Okay. Where were we? We have no further hints to explore, so the only thing left to do is to ring that bell. And who will come to us this day? Isidore Burbridge. Bring me a sample of Apis demesis and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Shouldn't have an animal in the shop like this. I don't like him. Anyone who comes into my shop and starts telling me how to run it and then tells me to get rid of my cat, I don't like you, sir. Don't like you one little bit. Yes, it's Jarred's cat. Let's go. Mr. Mealworm is hype. The embodiment of hype, and I love it. Gotta say hi to Chester. Heck yeah, always. It's funny because in some games, I will pet Chester for luck, and then we will be successful. I think it's accurate. I think he's a good luck charm. Okay. He wants a sample of Apis demesis. Question mark. Now we have to use some clues. For each one of these plants is like its Latin form. So we need to find, yeah, I think that's the Latin. Apis demesis sounds Latin to me. So we kind of have to skim through these until we can find Apis demesis, Gandhi root. Now that we know which plant it is, we now have to find it within our collection of plants because it has not been identified currently. A plant with medicinal properties that can aid with digestive troubles when prepared correctly. Care must be taken, however, as the rough leaves can be an irritant. Only the petals are safe for consumption. You don't say. I would almost say this one, but the petals don't quite look right. Not quite right. Let me say these, perhaps? The leaves are coarse to the touch. Did it say anything about coarse leaves? Rough leaves? I think that is our plant. Let me double check to make sure we don't have any more similar. This one's similar, but not quite right. I'm pretty sure it was that other one. This is nothing. All of these shells will be full at one point, towards the end. Yes, here you go. This is Gandhi root. I'm sure of it. You can trust me. I'm an experienced horticulturist. Yes, identified. Now you're starting to get the game. Yes, and there will be more of a established storyline as things progress. Right now it's mostly just kind of like random people coming in needing plants for different ailments and stuff. Kitty is scared every time I ring the bell. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Thank you. Let's open it. Oh. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. I've never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Thank you. 5 years later, still haven't got all the plants. Oh my god. So let's see here. Hard Knot. A slate mine at Hard Knot. Hard Knot. Where are you? Do. Hard Knot, Hard Knot, Hard Knot. Where is it? Where is it? But seriously, where is it? It's here somewhere. Am I reading it correctly? There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot. Where the hell is Hard Knot, dude? Oh, there it is. Found it. Do I just... It doesn't say anything about it being anywhere specifically other than Hard Knot. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on Hard Knot. Say Hard Knot 10 times fast. Hard Knot, Hard Knot, Hard Knot, Hard Knot, Hard Knot, Hard Knot. An iron gate, rusted by years of abandonment, sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel. Rusted, it may be, but it won't budge. It is locked. We need a plant, apparently, to unlock this gate. This is where it gets kind of weird because there's a specific plant called Clavelium. And we can find that in here. According to legend, Clavelium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. A thieves, miracle plant here. Heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. The plant collector. Yes, I collect all manner of plants, and I put them to good use. That wasn't 10 times. Well, I wasn't counting. You're right. You're right. I did say 10 times, but I did not attempt it myself. But I also didn't say I was going to. I was just giving you an example. There's my excuse. That is my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Heart-shaped leaves. What plant has heart-shaped leaves? This one looks like it, doesn't it? Small flower. I mean, see, here's a good example. I don't think this is the right plant. I'm not certain. Even though it looks like it has heart-shaped leaves, I don't think it's the right plant. It might be the right plant, but I'm almost certain it's not. And if we get it wrong, we will pay a hefty price. I counted, it was 100 times. He's an overachiever. Yes. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say I'm an overachiever. I just get lucky sometimes. I am, however, seeing no other plant that has this particular thing. This is the only plant with heart-shaped leaves. I'm gonna try it. Relic Lucid, welcome to the stream. Saw Markiplier reference another your game. Well, not my game, but my gameplay. Been here since you referenced you the last time, and I've tried to like every single one of your videos. Maybe you'll get another influx. Here's hoping. Well, thank you so much, Relix. I appreciate you, man. Happy that you've been here from then and until now, and hopefully more. And yeah, I appreciate you and everyone who's been here and and liking videos and just supporting me in the channels of. I mean, at no point have I ever not been grateful for you guys. So I appreciate you, man. I really do. And welcome to the stream, if I didn't say that. I think I did. But sometimes I talk and I forget that I say things. Okay. I'm gonna try this plant. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. Okay, it was. Never mind. I don't know why I didn't think it was, but... but it is. So somehow that plant has unlocked the gate. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration of the tunnel, I am rewarded with 3 new plants. Look at them shrooms. Look at them shrooms. Don't eat any of them. They're probably gonna kill you. Just saying. Just saying. Plant key. Let's go. Yes, 3 plants. Sometimes it's more than one. Sometimes we're greatly rewarded. You like those games about real flowers and stuff where you can learn things? Yes, I don't think these are real. They might be. I don't know anything about. Like, I don't actually know horticulture, so these could be real, but I doubt it. Because what plants can unlock anything? Come on. I need that plant for research. Pet the kitty and ring the bell. Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. I don't know what this accent is. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The sisterhood is a secretive lot, and they are not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some fox button that would help me win them over. Fox button, you say? I probably have that. Let's see. The eyes, yes, the eyes. It does look like John Wick, doesn't he? It's for research, I promise. Fox button. An offering of fox button is considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposing pairs along the stems. You don't say. You don't say. Let's see what we got here. That, I can't see the book. The leaves don't quite look right. These are rounded tips on the fox button, and these are pointy. Incorrect. But these, on the other hand, those opposing pairs, yes, that looks right. John Wick looking for that fox button, yo. I think that might be it. But there's also this, again, pointed ends. I don't think that's it. I believe it is this. I believe this is what you're looking for, sir. I've been a horticulturist for many years, and I know my plants, let me tell you. Aha! Identified. John Brick. John Wick's less talented younger cousin twice removed. John Brick. Pet the kitty. I'm just gonna pet the cat every time. Victoria Gray has returned. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's puppy. There's a medium using the room illegally, I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. A scary plant, you say? Harlequin blue, perhaps? What happens if you give them the wrong plant? Okay, you want to see what happens when we give them the wrong plant? First of all, let's make sure I give them the wrong plant. Harlequin blue. Looks like that. Let me see, make sure. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong one. Boo. And now we have increased our rising dread. When this fills up, we have to complete like a mini game. Because we'd start to like lose our sanity, I think. In a way, this reminds me of like almost like Lovecraft without like the eldritch stuff. It's like the time period and like the madness and some of the other weird stuff kind of reminds me of it. In fact, you know, I'll just show you guys what happens. Oh no, so dreaded. You sure you don't want this plant, miss? I'm pretty sure it's the right one. Oh dear. Ooh. Shkaboom. A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. So now we have to put this back together. Now we have to put this back together. And they will click into place when they are the proper ones. It is an interesting concept. It's a little bit tedious at times. It is kind of cool though. It is kind of cool. It's an interesting idea of a way to give us something to do, to give us some risk. Um, I'm not exactly sure what happens if you fail this. I don't know if you can. There's no time limit. So it is my guess that you can't actually fail it. You just have to like do it until you get it. Which is fine with me, honestly. Like I don't always want to fail things. Sometimes I want to succeed, Go figure. And this one's pretty easy. There are different things that happen depending. This one's probably one of the easier ones, I think. Am I missing a piece? Yes, I am. It was hidden. Ta-da! Yes. I feel revived. My mind is whole again. We are no longer insane. We can continue to sell plants to people. And even though this comes up, it doesn't restart the day. It just restarts that person, which is nice. This is very nice that we don't have to start the entire day over, because that would be annoying. Okay, Victoria Gray, you want something to scare people, and that is Harlequin Blue. When the bushy blue flower heads die back, they release seeds with a downy pappus, which assists in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Good God, never burn this plant if it screams at you. It was definitely hiding from us. Protag got in therapy. Oh, we gonna need it. We need that game in real life so that we can not be crazy. Let's just put the pieces back together and then we're sane again. That'd be nice. Bushy blue flower. Let us see. Do we have any bushy blue flowers? I mean, I think perhaps this one. Let's see. Is there anything about an airy scent? What is an airy scent? These are like looped downward, but like it looks. Sometimes the pictures will be like a cross section of the plant instead of just like what the plant just freaking look like. I think this is the one. Is this Harlequin Blue? It is, it is. Plant identified. Yes. Wonderful. Pet the kitty and click the bell. Bethany Coleman, you're so mysterious. You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Arduina bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The Sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Oh, what if I don't want to meet your sisterhood? Ever think about that? A plant in Australia which is notorious for extremely painful and long-lasting sting. Oh, you had to say it was from Australia. There seems to be a lot of things in Australia that can kill people with ease. Mary's breath, you say? Do we have that? We certainly do. The wide, waxy leaves allow this plant to collect the large amount of water it requires. It is said that a person can be bound to secrecy using Mary's breath. It used to be grown in the royal gardens so that the king could ensure the trust of his confidants, but the practice fell out of favor. You don't say. Curious, yes. Wide, waxy. This, perhaps? Smooth, waxy leaves, and they are quite wide. Let's double check that we don't have... These are quite wide. Veined leaves. This looks like it's got veins. Collect water. I mean, this looks more like it, honestly. Vein leaves a waxy finish. Horrible Bacon, are you having troubles? I see no drop frames or anything on my end. Maybe that's just me thinking. Hopefully that doesn't mean you're buffering or something. I'm always paranoid that that's the case. I'm going to go with this as Mary's breath. Ha ha, Dwellers, we are now sworn to secrecy. It does say wide waxy leaves, but so did the other one. This one mentioned veins, and in the illustration there was like veins, so that's why I ultimately went with this one. You're fine? Okay, good. Just double checking. Just double checking. Another letter? A letter? Oh, we have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen, and the Ardor has been murdered. You will find us deep in Grisdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore across from Torva. Please help us. Yours in hope, the Sisterhood of Arduina. Indeed. She took a breath, so it's her plant? You don't say. I must have missed that. Okay, let's find this place. Grisdale Forest. That is right here. I wish I could look at the letter while I'm zoomed in. It's kind of annoying that I can't do that. Grisdale Forest. Let's see here. A mile from the lakeshore across from Tova. Okay. Another thing is these squares in this grid of this map, they're a mile. As is down here, you can see his little thing there. So here's Tova. A mile from the lakeshore across, so a mile. It's just this is the lakeshore, yes? A mile from the lakeshore, so we're actually in the forest. Yes? This one. Aha! A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered to a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. So freaking cool, dude. Lying on a table, draped in silk, is the Ardor. There was not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Ooh, little picture there. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom! Do you know what could do this? Asks my escort, and I set to work. It's probably Ren. Whatever Ren is. But it's probably that. Basement. Cool. Very cool. That's very cool. Okay, Ren. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Horrible Bacon, YouTube's not liking your comments. I've had to approve. And that's just a silly face. YouTube don't like you, man. For some reason. That's the second comment that had to be approved. YouTube weird like that sometimes, y'all. YouTube be weird like that. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death, and sweet to those who have not. Okay, so it's just grass. Is there a plant that's just grass that is like long leaves? See, okay, this is an example of what I was referring to earlier. See the illustration of these leaves? I'm pretty sure it's this plant. Pretty sure it's this plant. It's the only plant we have, other than this wide one, that doesn't have a flower. Or, you know, obviously funguses count, but this is the only one that doesn't have a flower that has long leaves. I believe it is this. You see? Doesn't match the illustration, though, and that kind of annoys me a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. I extract a sample of the Ardor's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: Gildedendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants for which I am grateful for. Here you go. Take these plants as reward. Thank you. Ooh, new plants acquired, and I don't know what they are. It's a mystery. It's a mystery until I can identify them. I like to put the ones that we've identified like up on the shelves, because there occasionally you do have to go back and find the ones that you've already identified. So it's not only finding ones you haven't found, but like putting all the labeled ones in the same place kind of makes it easier when you get to that point. It's very beautiful. 2 plants, yes, very pretty. It's wonderful. Pet the kitty and ring the bell. Oh, this douche. I'm this close to reporting you, half-wit. Damn, I skipped your dialogue, oh no. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I have your little shop shut down and you're torn to the ground if you don't make this right. My actions could have consequences? Oh. Interesting. TM Timmy Market. That's what I was thinking. Interesting. There's consequences, and we have 2 choices. We can give him Buntadale or Meek Dew. So Buntadale, often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Buntadale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. The dark green leaves can be stewed and mulched to form a poultice. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Or Meek Dew. The beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. So we have the choice to give him a plant that will soothe his skin or make it worse. Hey, Flippin' Clip, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I don't like this lad either. I might just give him the Meek Dew and make it worse. He kind of has it coming. He insulted my shop, he's insulted me, and he's trying to insult my cat. I'm not okay with it. Let's give him the one. We haven't identified this one, I didn't think. It's a cluster. Which one was this with the cluster? Was it this one? It looks similar, yes. Small leaves, delicate flowers, smaller florets. I mean, it looks like it could be. I think the other plants that were like florets like that we've identified, so the only option would be this one. Will he actually close your shop? I don't know. I honestly don't know. He does have a nice hat. I actually have a bowler hat like that. Not sure if anger makes it better. For him or for me? His beard avoided his chin. It certainly did. I wish he would avoid us. Doing well, how's it going? It's going pretty good, Flipping. We just playing some chill game, talking about stuff, hanging out, chewing out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball out the side of the school. All that good stuff. I'm going to give him the Meek Dew because I don't know what happens if we do. Here you go, sir. This will make your irritated skin feel so much better. Ooh, I feel so naughty. Oh my. I don't know what he'll do. We'll find out. I don't think there's anything else we can do but end the day. It's called mutton chops. Yes. They are definitely called mutton chops. Let's close our book. Let's put it away, close the drawer, pet the kitty, and end the day. Oh, that rhymed. Put away the book, close the tray, pet the kitty, and end the day. I like it. I like it a lot. And now we can draw another card. Ooh. Mr. Saucy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Saw your Markiplier use videos reference. Keep up the persistence and the grind. Many good things to come. Dropping a sub, much love. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Saucy. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for the sub. I appreciate you. It's definitely been the topic of conversation tonight. Why would he go to us if his skin got irritated last time anyway? He's probably trying to get, like a free thing, like, hey, you gave me the wrong thing. Give me some free stuff. Should sell free chicken nuggets for 50 Bobucks. I want some chicken nuggets right now. I'm not gonna lie. Excuse me. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure. And after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Hey, Brian, how's it going, bud? Welcome to the stream. Yep, you know what I'm talking about. I want the rest of the chat to fill in the rest of the song. If you know the song, Brian just continued it. I started it. The rest of you can take it from here. If you know it, great. If you don't know it, it's fine. No judgment. No judgment here. Day 3. A Sunday. And a new clue. Yes, open the tray. We have started the day. Pet the kitty cat. I did it in the wrong order, but it still had some rhymes in it. No idea. I don't know. That is from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air from the 90s? Yes, I think that is the correct time frame for that. I don't think it was the 80s. The 90s, Will Smith. This is like Will Smith's like breakout role back in the day on a TV show. Freaking amazing show, hilarious. Freaking amazing. Okay, what am I even doing right now? We're gonna find this hint. You're too young. You know what? That's fair. I still recommend going and watching it if you can find it. I don't know if it's like on Netflix or whatever. It's a fantastic show. It's, it's probably dated at this point, but there's not like a bunch of special effects. It's just like a comedy sitcom from the 90s. It's amazing. That's it, Sean. Sean's getting it. Sean's getting it. All right. Anyways, we have our next clue. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rossland, south of Crinkle Crags. Oh dear. Okay, well here's Hawkshead, so it's north. Lowick is all the way down here. So it's going to be to the right of Lowick, to the north of Hawkshead, west of Rossland. Where's Rossland at? Oh, Rossland, where are you? You're here somewhere. I know you're here somewhere. You can't hide from me forever. I will find you. And I will destroy you. Is it hiding? It's not hiding. Where the heck are you? Oh, there's Rossland. So, okay. So it's to the right of Lowick. It's to the left of Rossland. So it can only be in this column here. North of Hawkshead, which is here. So it's up here. And south of the Crinkle Kegs. So that's the mountain range. It's got to be north here, right? Because it can't be any more to the right, otherwise it'll be past Rossland. It can't be any more to the left, it'll be past Lowick. It can't be any more north, because then it would be too far north of the Crinkle Crag. So it has to be here. Yes! Ha! My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken. Seemingly beyond repair, vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger, and I am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. More plants for the collection! Wonderful. You're too German. Hey, I recommend it still. Grew up in the 2010s, as long as you can remember. No worries. Like I said, it's an older show, but it's well worth it. And Brian and Sean are taking it away anyways. You know the song but forgot the lyrics? Yeah. They're stuck in my head for like forever, I think. I think they're stuck there forever. All right, let's pet the kitty. Yes. And ring the bell. Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it something or other? I'm no green-eyed dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Oh. You don't say. Lady of Summer. Lady of Summer. Oh, it's one of these bell type ones that we've seen. The leaves curl round delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant, aids with conditions of memory deteriorations associated with old age. Indeed, so the bell-shaped flower with curved leaves. Curved leaves, you say? How peculiar. Perhaps this? A single sweet-smelling dark flower. It looks... I mean, the petals are a little outstretched a bit more than the picture, but the curved leaves match. I'm gonna go with this one. There you go, sir. Lady of Summer. Ha-ha! Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's it? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. Sorry, I thought I said it. Maybe I didn't. I can't ever remember. Sometimes I say things in my head and I think I say them aloud and I don't. I'm not crazy. Okay, next customer. Pet the kitty first. Oh, it's the mailman. They're saying the order's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me that the order always looked out for the less fortunate. David, just give me my mail. Let me hear the song. Be right back. Yes, it's definitely worth looking up. It's very catchy. Very catchy. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore the Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Amos Duncan's getting into all sorts of problems and just sending me letters somehow. Oh my gosh. Thomas Michael, welcome. Hey, you already know, but you're Markiplier's latest 3 Scary Games video. I do already know, but thank you so much for coming in and letting me know again, because it's still hard to believe it happened a second time. I would like to reiterate that this is the second time that Markiplier has shouted out Jarred Gaming. The second time. Collab when? Only time will tell. Do your best to, I don't know, tweet about it or something. I don't know, like, is there even a way to get a hold of someone like Markiplier? He definitely isn't going to have, like, public things for people to get a hold of him, because he would have millions of things. The only way I would know how to try to get his attention outside of making a video at random, it would be to tweet him like crazy and hope he sees it. Like, collab with me, bro. Second time? Does he even realize it? I think fate's telling us something, yo. Still going. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can hear it in my head now. What am I doing? We need to go find this plant, the Great Gable. The Great Gable is way up here in the north. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless... Unless I just happen to have access to all of my plant surplus while on the mountain. Somehow I can access it. Crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Twitter is a good way. That's what I was thinking. I don't know any other way, honestly. I wouldn't even know where to begin. There's no business email associated with them, like on YouTube or anything like that. So what else are you supposed to do? Oh my gosh. Brian is just like doing the whole thing. Oh, that's right. There's a lot more lyrics to that song than you hear in the opening of the show, isn't there? Because you're throwing out some words that I'm not familiar with. Please don't tell me you're copy and pasting. Are you talking to Brian? or you like I have the feeling he just knows this stuff by heart. Hey, Kunal, Markiplier made a video and you're in it. I know. Pretty freaking cool. Welcome to the stream. Brian isn't a quitter. he's doing it. He's doing it, guys. Brian's doing it. He's doing the whole lyrics. Oh my gosh. I need to find some Brimlock while he's doing that. Brimlock, where are you? Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a drought. Is it drought or draft? I've heard it pronounced both ways. A draft made using the leaves from a Brimlock plant. It has warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Oh, yes. You don't say. Brimlock, small yellow flowers. Would those be now? So sometimes this book will describe a plant that isn't flowering yet, and you have to go off of other clues. Like this one. Like, I don't think it's winter. Like, we've been getting, I mean, it has been raining and stuff. When the conditions are just right in the cold of winter, it produces yellow flowers. These are smooth, waxy leaves. The leaves are waxy and tough. They almost look similar. I'm going to go with this. And I was correct. Brimlock has been identified. We can now push on. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and I am presently rewarded with a new plant. Aha! Yes. Lovely plant in the mountains. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. It's so wonderful. Oh my gosh. You're probably the 500th person to tell me today. It's perfectly cool. You know, it's very exciting. And I mentioned this earlier, is one of the reasons why I'm playing this game in particular. One is it's a really cool game. It's really fun. I really enjoy it. And two, it's just chill because I knew that we'd be talking about the shout out often. And this is a game that I can play and talk to you guys and not feel like I have to, you know, split my attention. Like some games you just really need to pay attention to. This isn't really one of them. So. Good at copy and pasting too, but not on mobile. Yeah, it's a little bit more difficult on mobile to do that sort of thing. Where were we? Pet the kitty and ring the bell, as always. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more. Well, I don't want it. If it's cursed, why are you giving it to me? Why would you admit that and then give it to me? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take all plants. $100 points spent? What? What do you mean, horrible bacon? What are you spending 100 points on? Where do you spend 100 points and where and what? I'm so confused. Oh boy, it's starting over again. It's starting. The cycle is begin again. Brian just will not let it go. He now lives in that theme song. Twitch hydrate. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, I can do that. Delicious. Okay, next customer. Oh, it's Simone. She's returned. Hello, she likes to pet the kitty too. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I hope not too, because I think some of the plants are probably poisonous. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common tros, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Here, take this. Thanks. Red Pike? Well, we can go do that now. Yes, Red Pike. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the view is majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. A new green leafy plant. Wonderful. Yes, this is going swimmingly. Pet the kitty and ring the bell. Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, what? Speak in ways that can be read, lady. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Gotcha. That was just like running on there a bit. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any shimmerlung? Oh, I've got shimmerlung, let me tell you. I've got all the shimmerlung you could ever want. Shimmerlung was my nickname in high school. Not a channel. Did you see? Markiplier just kind of shouted you out in the last vid from your vid about the game after school. I certainly did. Not a channel. Welcome to the stream. I have indeed heard the news. And it's pretty exciting. Thanks for coming by and letting me and spreading the good word some more. Now that is just for the fun of it. Shimmerlung? Is that for the fun of it? Shimmerlung. Shimmerlung. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. We're all here to celebrate. Yeah. Oh, yes. Brian, yes. This has happened more than once tonight. I just assume everyone knows and I don't actually talk about it. But yeah, Markiplier shouted out the channel for the second time. Who brought the cookies? Well, there were some cookies earlier. Is Verona Green a witch? She may be a witch. We'll have to put her in the water to see if she floats. Tim Tams. Tim Tams. You didn't hear about today? Yes. Yes, it happened today. Very exciting news. Crazy-eyed Eddie, lol. What's up, man? What you doing, man? Welcome to the stream, bud. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Crazy-eyed Eddie in the house. That is a lot of cookies. Certainly news. Yes, well... It is the topic of the day for sure. I just am not like talking about it because I'm just like in this game now until other people start mentioning it. So it's actually kind of a good thing that people keep popping in and mentioning it because I keep forgetting to talk about it. But then I don't know who knows about it and who doesn't. So I don't want to just keep bringing it up at random. So it actually works out better that other people are bringing it up. Zach, what's happening, yo? Oh, Brofus incoming, y'all. Hey, just here hanging out. Awesome. Always good to have you, my good friend. Don't really watch Markiplier. I mean, that's fine, to each their own. It's not, you know, it's not a bad thing or a good thing if you do or don't. There's tons of people out there, and there's someone for everyone. Shoot, they figured out that I float in water? Float in water like churches and apples and very, very small rocks. Yes. Let's find the shimmerlung. Okay. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. It looks like this. It looks like that. Have I seen anything that looks like that? I don't know. I don't see anything that's glowing. Do you see any of these that are glowing? I don't think it's that. Stiff leaves, blue flowers, maybe rigid leaves. And it is a flower growing. This could be it. It doesn't mention the color of the flower in the description, though. Thanos. Oh, the Thanos. Welcome to the stream. Please don't snap your fingers. Please don't do it. Yep, Satifa's thinking the same thing. Hello, Thanos. Hello and welcome. Hope you're having a good night and or day. Let's. I don't know. I don't know. Rigid leaves. This does describe stiff leaves, but is it rigid? Smells pleasant. Definitely not that one. It doesn't mention any color of the flowers. It just mentioned that the flowers grow wrapped in a large rigid leaves. But I'm also not seeing anything that looks particularly like this. Right? No. No. Oh no. Those are berries. Oh. No. I think it might be those first ones. Sharp thorns. Oh, wait a minute. That looks like it. Oh, yes. Stiff ribs. That is the one. Here you go. Don't use it all at once, lady. Don't smoke that too much. Don't smoke it too fast. Make sure you have ample snacks on hand. Nice. Plan identified. Shim along. New entries into books and stuff. Didn't end. Don't worry about all the. Don't worry about a lot of gems. That's good. That's good. Thought it was normal to sleep 3 feet above your bed. I mean, it is. For some people. Congrats on the news. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Clans of what? Clans of Clash. What is this game? You starting a pot farm? Not quite. This game is called Strange Horticulture. We do own a shop of plants, but it is more like herbs and like medicinal, some poisonous. And we use clues and prompts and stuff to identify these plants because we have inherited the store, so we don't actually know anything about horticulture, but we are selling plants to people as if we do, with great confidence and hoping that we don't poison people. Although we did give a guy plants on purpose that would make his rash worse. So yes, that was a thing that happened. Irving Harris. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm a little hard at hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. Are you sure you don't need a plant to help you remember? I remember it's bright red, though. Oh. A bright red flower. Who help me hear better. That can help him hear better. Perhaps this? Bright red flowers. See, here's the part where it can get a little tedious as well. I'm gonna have to like essentially go through and read about these flowers until I find one that says it's used for helping people to hear. Sorry, I don't remember the game name too good. I'm not sure what game you're referring to, Horrible Bacon. That is my problem. Not yours. These plants are way better than pie. Hey, Pike, how's it going? Long time no see. Welcome to the smoke shop. Welcome to the stream. We're not smoking anything. Okay, stomach pains, strengthening the clarity of visions. Not what we wanted. We want something that makes hearing better. protects against cold, cure skin rashes, afflictions of the mind. This can unlock things. Eye strain. Potent abilities. With potent abilities, what are the potent abilities though? Great strength. Okay, not what we want. Sleeping drought. Makes friends. Digestive troubles. This is poison, I believe. Dental hygiene. Spirits. Goodness. I'm sure it's none of the ones that we've already found, though. That's the thing. Well, though it could be, because he doesn't remember what it is, so we don't know what to find. Usually lurking if you're awake. Oh, that's good, man. I mean, it's good to see you no matter what. Good to see you, whether you're lurking or whether you're talking. It's all good. Lurking in the dark side of the basement. Sounds like a horror game I've played once or twice, probably. Not memory. This is for memory. Afflictions of the heart. That's secrecy. That makes rashes. Mellow. Protect from predators. Chewings. Plants of gastric distress. Ren. Detects poisons. Shimmerlong. St. John's Poppy. Oh, this is St. John's Poppy is for hearing. I completely forgot. I know what you need. You need a little bit of this good stuff. Nice. I thought we already identified it, but cool. And that's the end for the day. We did it. Or the closet. Imagine someone just comes to a plant shop and asks, do you sell weed? Like, I mean, it's just a plant shop, but not all plant shops sell weed, bro. But yeah, we do. Let's end the day. But we gotta pet the cat first. Always pet that kitty cat. Pet that kitty cat. Again, I want to hear that purring. What a comforting sound. End the day. It is over. Another day down. And another card drawn. Ooh. Time passed, a year and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight. Did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested. What she brooded over when she did her chores. What she pictured when she dreamed. So mysterious. Very, very mysterious. Day 4, Monday. And the sounds of rain. These are my favorite days in this game, when you can hear the rain. So with this particular card, I do believe we have to match it. So like a coast, like the torn off part here, I believe. And I believe I just found it. See, it matches up perfectly. And the X marks the spot. Brilliant! A gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds. A reset. The great reset. Collect those plants. More plants. Yes, more plants to sell to people which have no idea what they are or what they do at the moment. Yes. Pretty sure that happens in Amsterdam. Pretty sure. What type of weed? Any type of weed, yo. Carefully, you'll summon the feds and they'll shut us down for not having the proper permits. That is true. That is true. Pet the kitty. Oh boy. Nothing. We've already. We don't have any additional clues. We just gotta ring the bell. Reuben, he's back. John Wick has returned. The Fox button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down. Wow. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Finnet? You need some finnet? Oh, I've got finnet. Believe you and me, I've got finnet. Just give me a minute to see if I can identify it. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. And we have tons more plants to look at. So many. So long, soft leaves is really our only clue. Pale yellow flowers. The leaves are quite soft. Well, those are soft and long. Zach's going to say something about that. Long and soft. God damn it. Not that thin stems. Sweet rhubarb. So I'm thinking this is fennel. I'm thinking that this is fennel. Long, soft. I'm just gonna, every time I say long, soft leaves, I can just hear Zach rolling in his wherever he is right now. Did he eat a dead human? No. So like he's an investigator, and he can't keep he's throwing up because the grisly status of the murder or whatever. It's not that he can't keep down the body. It's that he goes there and it's just like, that's gross, I'm gonna throw up. So he's looking for a plant that's gonna help him keep him from throwing up. Oh my gosh, Pike with the freaking donation. Can I get some cookies in the chat, guys? Cookies. Spam the cookie emote for Pike and that $10 donation. You didn't have to do it, but thank you. You're far too generous. Just a little something to celebrate the occasion before you fall asleep. Still can't believe it happened twice. I know. I still can't believe it. Making long and soft Tootsie Rolls. No, Zach, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to take a chance, and I'm going to go with this as Fennel. It was! Wonderful. Cookies before bed. Oh, yes. Nothing like a super dose of sugar before you go to bed. Welcome to America. Oh, my gosh. Well, I was approving them, but I'm just going to let the mods do it. I forgot that YouTube doesn't like spamming anything, so mods, if you see any of these getting flagged, just approve them, unless there's obviously something that shouldn't be approved. You can do pie if you want, Zach. I actually prefer pie. Cookies are great too. Cookies or pie, anything sweet, anything wonderful. Just throw it up there if you want. You probably mean something perverted, but I'll just let you go with it. Because I know you. Next customer, please. Is it the mailman? Hello. Morning. Good day for fishing, ain't it? Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood, you don't say. A letter. Oh, do we have a dentist in the chat? The dentist and someone who deals with diabetes. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rossland. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. We have a new clue. Northeast of Rossland in Grisdale. I mean, Grisdale's a big place. Northeast, okay, in the forest is Rossland. Northeast would be here. Let's try it. Yes! Oh, from the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling that I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest, by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow yellow, mellow glow. Where's that mellow glow? Mellow glow has thorns. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. Ooh. The mellow glow, it sounds like some kind of drug. Got that mellow glow, bro. Sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Okay, well, we have some thorny plants. Turquoise flowers, sharp thorns. Doesn't describe the flower at all, which doesn't help, because I think that we have another plant with thorns on it, don't we? Yeah, this one. But the thorns don't quite look right. This other plant, the thorns look more like the illustration. They're kind of hooked. I'm going with this. This is definitely mellow glow. Aha! Identified! You want to hit this mellow glow, bruh? You know it. Got the diabetes. Remember Surge? Oh, I remember Surge. I remember Surge. I'm a product of the 90s. I remember Surge. With the help of the mellow glow, bro, I walked right past the sisters without them paying any heed. Chuckling to myself because I was high as balls, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Oh. Very well done. They're doing quite well. It's not a difficult game. It's really not a difficult game. It's not really meant to be a difficult game. It's really just, you know, powers of deduction, just paying attention to the words you're reading and stuff. Pet the kitty, ring the bell. It's Faye. Hello, Faye. I am afraid the camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why. And behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I am afraid. Does anyone know the last day of Pompeii? I do not, off the top of my head, know that. Zach might know. Zach's like an actual historian, so... Zach, do you know the last day of Pompeii? So we have another choice. She's seeing some pretty interesting visions. Aguria is a choice. Burned incense made from the... Burned in incense. Can enhance psychic ability, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Or... Candlewood produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. So the question is, do we encourage these visions, or do we shield her from them? Wasn't the place covered by a volcano? Yes. Everything was like pyroclasted as it was instantly. It's a painting? Well, I'm not much of a connoisseur of art, so wouldn't have known that. But now I do. Thank you. So I told you Zach would know, even though I was thinking of the wrong thing. I knew Zach would know because he's, you know, like a history buff, like actual historian, cultured person, even though he doesn't sound like it. Yeah, send them on a vision quest. Let us send them on a vision quest with Aguria. It is a puffy little plant. Do we have any puffy little plants? That we have not identified yet. I think. Ooh. Soft pale blue flowers. Does it say anything about light blue flowers? That would be it. Here you go. Have fun. I want to hear about it. But yes, Pompeii is the place that you were talking about, but apparently the last day of Pompeii is apparently a painting. Who did the painting? Like, who painted the painting? If it's a painting, who painted it? I am curious now. Okay, all right. We're doing fantastic, guys. We're doing just great. Next, Margaret.
Margaret, we don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather. You must come to Sizug? We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Yes, indeed. You know me all too well, even though we just met. You're cordially invited to Sizug Castle, Lord and Lady Elsbeth. We must go forthwith to Castle Sizug Elsbeth. Whatever, let's go there. Masters in history, bro. Like I should know it or something. Oh, I thought that was like a name of a show or something. You have a master's in history. I know that. That's why I suggested you. Your brain went AO. Yeah. Joe's mama. Who's Joe's mama? Carl Brill. Anyways, you guys talk about art all you want. I'm picking flowers on the internet for fun. Sizug Castle, where are you? I must... Ah, there it is. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize, but before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too. She's giving us plants. She's trying to get us high. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Give me those plants. Look at those plants. We got them, and they now belong to us. No one else, just us. Yes. Can put that. Sending chicken nuggets. Oh, I wish that were so. I do wish for the days of chicken nuggets. I must have them. Philip Shaw, he's new. Mushroom, red spores, moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? I do, actually. I remember reading one, but I don't remember which one it was. Was it Wandering Boo? Moves in the dark, right? Let me bring it up real quick. Move slowly in the dark. Yes. Here you go, sir. Ta-da! Identified. Even though we already identified it. It's so curious. Pet the kitty, ring the bell. We have so many plants. There's so much more to get to. Like, our shelves aren't complete. Like, everything will be full at some point. Oh, Selena! They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer. Antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up in Swinside. I've come for some stinking Mount Cap. Did you just insult me, ma'am? Stinking Mount Cap, you say? Yes, we have plants and fungi. plants and fungi. He's a fungi. That's what I was told I was once, and I don't think they meant that I was entertaining to be around. Probably that I smelled. Sunset Mount Cap. Where are you? Here we go. Mount Cap. I'm thinking that is a mushroom. Probably this one. The Sunset Mount Cap is a type of fungus with domed cap, sometimes called stinking Mount Cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home. It is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Do not eat these shrooms. You will die. I think it's these ones. There's like bugs or stink. Smells strongly of soured milk. Ooh. Gross. That is disgusting. Here you go. Take it away. It stinks. It stinks just like you, Selena. Be gone. Be gone. I can no longer look at you. I can bear to look at you. Time to end the day. Pet the kitty and end the day. You can always trust a guy who talks to squirrels, can you, though? Is that true? No nuggies can be located. That is the saddest news I've heard all day. Just saying. Draw me a card. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Oh, yes. I don't know who this is about. It's giving us a story. I'm not sure who it's about. I don't think it's about us. But I'm not certain. Buy the frozen nuggies? I cannot. The stores are closed. It is almost 2 a.m. Oh, the kitty's standing up. Hello, kitty. Oh, so nice. But we have a new clue to explore. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the Abbey. Northwest of the Abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the Everheart grows. Northwest of the Abbey? Is there an Abbey? Abbey, is there an Abbey present? So, Abbey, if you're here, please stand. Abbey? Abbey? Calder Abbey. It's behind me. You guys cannot see it, but now you can. Calder Abbey, and she buried her husband 3 miles to the east. 1, 2, 3. 3 miles. This is presumably where it is. That was incorrect. I must have counted it incorrectly. That is unfortunate. Where is my watering can? I must water some plants so that we can get more will to explore. This is my least favorite part of this game. I mean, if there was more benefit to flowering, if there was more benefit to watering the flowers, other than just getting this will to explore, it might feel more interesting. But not so much. Oh, we're done. You're on the western side of the U.S.? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, I am. Okay, so I think 1 square is actually... Okay, I think I did do it wrong. Like, this square where you start is 1, 2, 3. Not starting here and then 1, 2, 3. So I went too far. It should be this one. Nothing? What? Okay, I'm clearly an imbecile. Where's the thing? To the east. I'm going east. Damn, she lives in the... Oh, the castle northwest of the Abbey, not the Abbey. Damnable. Damn it all. Damn, double damn and double damn it all. Okay. I got it this time. I got it this time. See, look, you gotta really pay attention to the wording. You gotta really actually pay attention to what you're reading, and not just reading for sake of reading, because then you miss out on the important clues, like the very first thing you read on that hint. Okay. Let's try this again, hopefully for the last time. Okay, she lives alone in the castle to the northwest. So it's the castle. It's Egremont Castle, not the Abbey. So 1, 2, 3. This should be the correct spot. I think I had it right the first time. I can't. The whole miles thing is not very accurate. Gotta water more, so much fun. I don't find this particular part of the game entertaining because, again, like the plants don't grow more. They don't like look healthier. There's no like actual visual difference when you water them or anything. Well, maybe that's not true. They kind of move a little bit. I mean, that's something. Huh. No, I think they just move on their own. It's like they're breathing. It's like they're alive. It's weird. Okay, 1, 2. This must be the correct spot. It has to be. Thank you. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Give me those plants. We gonna smoke them. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay. Now that that's over with, let's get the old book out, because we're gonna need it. Hey, Desmond the Moon Bear. What a cool name. Saw you in a Markiplier video. So I can speak English, I promise you. Saw you in a Markiplier video. Yes. It seemed pretty cool. Why, thank you, Desmond. Sorry I cannot seem to speak currently, but thank you. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to Jar Red Gaming. Yes. Again, not as cool as Crazy Eye and Eddie's Zoom In, but it's the best I got, dang it. How did I get here? The end? I don't know. There's more water, yes. What? Are you quoting more things? How did you get there, Desmond? Oh. How did you get there? I'm confused by your conversations. I will not read them. Just kidding. I am only kidding. Please don't kill me. What am I even doing? Ringing the bell. We gotta talk to some people. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere. And that creature that stands over her shoulder, I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduino's protection. I do not know if I'm awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Goodness gracious. This type of conversation reminds me like this is like maybe some sort of slightly Lovecraft inspired, like just the darkness tearing at my mind. Wonderfully written, I must say. Worry less. Yes, I'm sure we have that. It looks like rabbit ears. Worry less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling. The smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. You don't say. Do we have any rabbit ear looking plants? I mean, it really depends. Depends on how accurate the illustration is. Small yellow berries. It mentions nothing of fruit. Sweet scent like strawberry dipped in honey. I don't think so. Cream-colored flowers, they smell wonderful. I mean, wonderful smelling flowers could help to ease the symptoms of anxiety, I would think.
but I don't know for certain. Odor, probably not. No. No. None of those. You. Nope, nothing. I'm gonna try. I mean, the leaves don't. They kind of look. Yeah, let's just try it. We can fail like 3 times. Haha, yes, that was the one. Fine, but only because you were eating your leafy greens. Everyone knows the wicked are kept at bay if you eat all your vegetables. You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. Yes. Brilliant. Can you pass some of those anxiety-curing flowers here, bro? I think we all need a little bit of that right now. I really do. The whole freaking world just needs to smoke a bowl. Simone, you're back. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Thank you, Simone, as always. Cryptic clues. Anyways, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Oh, what was it that you wanted again? I don't remember. What's happening, Ezra? What's happening, Ezra? What's happening? Welcome to the stream. Stop by because you're not in good shape. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Just I hope you do better. Yeah, get some rest. Feel better. We'll be here for you. Good to see you, though. Good to see you. Okay, common truce. I know we picked it up somewhere, but I don't remember which one. It's not that. Despite being described as common, it can be tricky to find. However, it's known to grow in abundance on the. That's right. It was on the Red Pike Mountains. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. Oh, that looks like it. Those leaves look like that picture. I'm gonna go ahead and give you this. I hope it's correct, Simone. Just need that purple Urkel. Oh, this is the note she has. Man wanted to meet you headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. You don't say. Sedberg, you say? Where might you be? Sedberg. Sedberg is here. Headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the river Winster. River. Ahaha. Oh ho ho ho. The river Winster at the source. The river source inland, or is the river source the like the bigger body of water? I'm assuming it's inland. Right. Let's try it. Aha! Ooh. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between 2 boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. Ooh. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down to right 3? From the source of the river, perhaps? Ooh. Oh, it gave us the will to explore. How nice. How nice. Was it down to right 3? Is that what it said? Where's my notes? Down, okay, down to right 3. Are you here? Ah, the camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes! Ha! Ho, ho, ho! The man says, "You must take this, take it, take it." At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Ho, ho! It's no use to me anymore. Ho, ho, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red. Jar red. The red, ho, ho, ebony. I'm sure that he's quite mad. He is quite mad. He's insane. It's okay. Ooh. Do the plants need water, or do you just water them to get, well, you just water them to get the will to explore. So that's the thing that is kind of annoying. So there's no actual, like, practical purpose to water the flowers other than to charge this thing up, which, I mean, so the only thing it really does is it just kind of slows the pace of the game, in my opinion. If there was more practical reasons to water the plants, like to keep them alive and stuff like that, that would make more sense, but it doesn't. Wonder when you're finally going to discover Pineapple Express in this game. Dude, freaking love that movie. Pineapple Express is probably one of the best, like, stoner movies, in my opinion. I really enjoyed it back in the day. Oh, Carl. Carl Cam. What's up, Carl? Say hi, Carl. He said hi. You can't hear him, but he did say it. Yeah, Pineapple Express was a movie with Seth Rogen and James Franco. Or, you know, it's a stoner movie. You know, they get high and get into trouble, and it's funny and it's stupid. Let's read this note. It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Oh, fascinating. So do I need to find this red ebony and put it in this device? I don't think I'm familiar with that one. I've not heard it before. Let's put it in our devices. Do I have a thing called that? I do not. So as of at the moment, I cannot find... I think this requires a plant. It does. Crap, that gave us dread. Why? Damn it, I just wanted to see. Fine. Okay, we need to find this red plant, but we don't have anything to find it as of yet, so we can't use this at the moment. Desmond! Everyone put cookies in the chat for Desmond! Let's go! Sulfuric Fart was already on it. Desmond, thank you so much. You really did not have to do that. It means so much that you did. I really appreciate you. You are all so very generous and amazing, and I really appreciate it. I really do. I hope I earn it. I hope it's entertaining to at least a degree that would earn your generous donation. Half-Baked is amazing. I'm not sure if I've actually ever watched that entirely through, which sounds probably heinous to some, but I don't think I've actually ever watched it all the way through. But then, you know, the whole stoner culture is kind of not really a thing that I'm into these days. I'd probably still enjoy it, though, because I would still enjoy Pineapple Express. I know that I would, because it's freaking hilarious. So I might have to watch that. I might have to watch Half-Baked at one point all the way through, because I'm almost certain I haven't watched it all the way through. Anyways, it doesn't matter what movies I have seen and which movies I have not seen. Let's keep playing the game. You only have to earn it when you find you only have earned it when you find Pineapple Express, so I'm gonna have to find it. One way or another, I will find it. I will find it. In the meantime, Conrad Stanway. I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia, like a rare huntsman with their Duranthium-covered tombs. Caballia, you say?
A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. I will read each word like this from now on. Camellia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to bring good fortune. Interesting. So 6-petaled flower. Oh. Well, that's got 6, and it's got the little dingly-dangly bits in it as well. I think we found our winner. Rest in peace, good sir. Don't die in my store, please. We don't have that kind of insurance. You watch this one super weird one called Evil Bong, and there's 4 to 7 different movies in the series. What? Evil Bong. Never heard its like before. Unknown visitor. Your reputation is growing, horticulturists. I hear you're a person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Some hop heart? Hop heart? I'm sure I've got some. Let me look at my old book here. Just make sure we're stocked. It's not that I don't know what hop heart is. Of course I know. I'm a horticulturalist. Oh God, which one is it? Which one is it? Oh God. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. I think we found it. I think we found it. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. I think we may have found it. Jade mask, like the one the lady's been dreaming about. Ooh, yes, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Could be. Could be indeed. Dark blue flowers, smells like rhubarb. Blue flowers. That could be it, but this flower, see, this is an example of like a cross section of the flower. It's illustrating like the little pollen dealios in the middle coming out. Is that what this looks like? It doesn't look like that would be it. Blue flowers. That looks like it. Stiff leaves. Firm leaves. And it looks like it because it's got like the little like bowl part here, which is what this looks like here. I'm thinking it's this one. Here you go. We're such a good plant person. I must have a green thumb. Just looks normal. Just looks normal. Verona, the witch. Reuben Ward is called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. Oh, I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has gotten the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they've found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe? Always comes in useful. Oh, wait, I missed a bit. I missed a bit. Ritual sacrifice is not useful. The witch fig is. Tell me about this channel. Notice you've got Dome running things like Carl. Carl just hangs out on my headphones. It's just a stormtrooper. That's it. It just became a thing one day. Hey, Alex, welcome to the stream. Found you via Markiplier in his new video. Heck yeah. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. What do we do on this channel? Mostly on this channel, we mostly play indie horror games. This is an exception, because I didn't want to play anything too mentally draining or anything, because I knew we were going to be talking a lot and stuff. Yeah, mostly indie horror games.
I mean, or just horror games. It doesn't have to be indie horror. It doesn't have to be indie necessarily. That's just what I tend to focus on. But horror games in general. I've delved into creepypasta readings once or twice back in the day. Yeah, just horror games. Pretty much whatever I want, whatever I feel like. Damn it. Yes, there's a few here at the moment who come from Markiplier's video, and I am eternally grateful to each and every one of you. Hopefully you'll enjoy your stay and continue to enjoy your stay for days to come. Let me see. Which fig she needs? Which fig does she need? That was a stupid joke. Which fig plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with. Looks like it has berries. These look like berries to me. Fever kiss. Well, let's look up fever kiss so we can see what the... Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. So that's this one. This is Fever Kiss. So that means, I'm assuming this one is Witch Fig, because it's very similar. Here you go. Enjoy. Have you played SCP Containment Breach? Love the game, love watching it. I have not played it. I have played other indie games that fall under the SCP. Are they officially SCP Foundation approved or whatever? And probably not. There's a lot of indie games that people just make that they call SCP. I have not actually played the SCP Containment Breach that like Mark has played a lot. Probably because Mark played it a lot and has played it a lot. And then some games, you know, that him and other bigger YouTubers play and are known for, I haven't really messed with, just because it's kind of like, it's not like, oh, that's their thing and I don't want to step on any toes. It has nothing to do with that. I don't know. Well, it's like, for example, Security Breach. I haven't played it, but I haven't played any of the FNAF games, if you can believe that. And that's other than the fact that that's a big new game and a lot of the bigger people were playing it. Other than that, which is normally a big reason why I don't play certain games at certain times, the fact that I haven't played any of the older games, and the fact that it's kind of like that's his thing, like that's Mark's bag. Like, I feel like I would do the game injustice because I don't know anything about it. Same thing goes for like the SCP. One of these days, maybe I will look into it more, but I like to be a little bit more informed sometimes, especially about well-received and well-established franchises or games like SCP. We'll see. We shall see. Nice to see a chill guy playing Horde. Definitely going to be staying a while. It can be chill at times. Sometimes I can get the shit scared out of me. And then it's not so chill, because I'm screaming like a little girl. Oh, it's the guy we gave the wrong thing to. I'm on my way to the mayor's office to file an official request that your business license be revoked. Ah, dang it. You will practice your witchcraft on the residents of Underbear no longer. Well, do you have anything to say for yourself? Oh, look at his skin. His rash got worse. Oh, so we can I don't like this guy because he doesn't like our cat. That's pretty much the only reason, and he's kind of a dick. Storian. Dark red fruit should not be ingested under any circumstances, as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. Oh my god. Or henchuck. Do I even have that? Fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss. So we can either kill him Or have him have memory loss and forget that we did this at all. Is it worth killing the guy over? I don't think so. Krishang Raja, welcome. How you doing? Who's here after watching Markiplier Scary Games video? There's a few. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. Glad you're here. You read or watch videos about a lot of SCPs. If that's, I do find SCP stuff fascinating. I just haven't played Containment Breach. Don't kill a man. Don't kill the guy. That's kind of what I was thinking. Does he deserve death? No. If he had hurt my cat, that would be different. But he didn't do anything to the cat. He's just a dick. He does hate the cat, but he hasn't hurt the cat. He's just a dick. So I don't think he deserves death, but we can make him forget. And Zach, shut the heck up. I'm not even listening to you, Mr. I want to kill everything in the D&D games. I'm not even listening to you. Henchuck. So we have to find it first. I'm betting it's this because of the bulb part, which looks like this. Tober's bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance. There's no stripes, but I haven't seen anything with stripes. Turns blue-green. Maybe not that. I'll keep it on the side there. That's not really, I mean, it almost looks like it has a stripes in it, but the color's wrong. It's green, but it's not blue-green. Blue-green is a distinctly different color than green. Don't worry, guys. I'm not going to kill the guy. I've already decided. I've already decided we're going to make him forget. I'm just trying to find... The Hinchuck will make him forget. I think it's this. That was it. That was the Hinchuck. How much chuck can a hen chuck if a hen chuck could chuck hen? Well, we're here about to find out. Yes. Close the book. Close the drawer. Pet the cat. And end the day. Another day down. We will have to see what happens. And turn him into a cat. I wish I could. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept. But he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. What a dick. Day 6 was a Wednesday. To be honest, I haven't been watching the game, just talking with you. Gonna go lurk and watch for a bit. Nice talking to you. That's cool. That's one of the reasons why I chose this game, because I knew there'd be a lot of talking and stuff. Perfectly fine. Thanks for stopping by, Desmond. It's very nice to meet you, and I hope to see you again soon, and have a good rest of your day. That's right, sulfuric. Book closed, tray closed, cat pet day ended. And that is also, guys, where I'm going to end the stream. My voice is almost dead at this moment. It is past 2 a.m., and I haven't eaten dinner. Alex, I'm sorry. This is called Strange Horticulture. It is very intriguing. And if you guys want to see more, I will play it again on stream. I really enjoy these chill games because it gives me a chance to talk to everyone, but also still kind of play this interesting game. And we can kind of like, everyone can kind of participate a little bit because it's all about identifying things. But I am going to end the stream here. I wanted to get on after I got done with work so that I can... After everything that's happened today, the second shout out and everything like that, it's been a very interesting day and hopefully more interesting to come. I would, I'm more than happy to, that's not the right word. See, my brain's already melting too. I would appreciate anyone who wants to mention on Twitter or whatever. I'm not talking about forcing anyone to do anything, but I'm trying to get the word out there to try to get a collab with Markiplier, if that's even possible. I don't even know if that's possible. But this is the second time we've been shout out. How many times has that ever happened anywhere with anyone? With a YouTuber of that magnitude? Fate has called. We must collab. So get the word out there, guys. Spread the word as best you can. There's no official way to get a hold of people like that. So I know no other way than to use social media and stuff like that. And if enough people mention Markiplier and Jarred, maybe they'll see it. Maybe he'll see it, and maybe we can get a collab in, if it's even possible. I'm not holding my breath, but I'm trying everything I can possibly think of to try to facilitate it. Because after the first shout out, I really didn't do much because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, and I'm not willing to squander this second chance to get something like that to happen. Chester's still the bester. You guys are awesome. Thanks everyone for your generous donations. Thank you everyone who's new and has shown up. I can't wait to play more for you guys. Can't wait to see you guys in more videos to come. Y'all have a great, wonderful night. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.